Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
Here come the farmers.
In the outback, our teams were out of their comfort zones.
There's an animal in me. I actually don't think that's cooked.
The end result, an underdone performance by one of the strongest teams in the competition.
Kelly and Ash, you will be going straight through to the next sudden death cook-off.
It's a big surprise that Kelly and Ash are in the bottom to our biggest competition.
I feel sorry for anyone that's going to come up against them in a sudden death cook-off.
Then,
welcome aboard the gang.
In tight quarters,
it's tiny.
Teamwork was tested.
No, don't, no.
I think my grill's too high.
Don't talk to me right now.
At the end of the line,
one of you is going through the sudden death cook-off against Kelly and Ash. Ken and Lee.
Tonight, a shock announcement will change everything.
Unfortunately, one team can no longer continue in this competition.
Are you serious?
We arrive at the restaurant in Darwin where the cook-off between Lee and Kelly and Ash will be happening, but we seem to be one team short.
I realise that Kelly and Ash aren't with us, which is a little bit odd. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I just hope that everything's okay.
Teams, welcome to Pee-wee's restaurant in Darwin. You will have noticed that Kelly and Ash are not here. Unfortunately, for sudden and unforeseen medical reasons, Kelly and Ash can no longer continue in this competition.
Are you serious?
However, they are here. They wanted to have a few final words before they leave.
We chose to come into this competition to achieve the goal of opening our own restaurant, learning as much as we possibly could. And over the last few days, Kel's gradually lost her eyesight in her right eye and now has none in that eye.
It is something called optic neuritis, which is the optic nerve that connects your eye to your brain is damaged in some sort of way, which means, my eyesight's just not there at the moment.
You know, we've learned heaps and met some great people. We set out on this adventure to win. And it doesn't look like it's happening now, so.
I can't actually say anything. It's just really too upsetting for me at the moment.
Guys, it's such a shame that you have to leave in this manner. You are great competitors. We have both loved having you in the competition, and you've amazed us with your beautiful cooking skills and the respect that you show all the other teams.
This whole competition is such a big part of everyone's lives now, and everyone's got their heart and soul into it, and here they are leaving. It's just, everything's just been turned upside down.
Peter and I, we're always going to be there for you for any help whatsoever. So be strong, do what you have to do and do it well.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate everything. Cheers.
Kelly. You can tell how devastated everyone is to see Kelly and Ash go. I mean, there's a real bond between the contestants and also us, and it's a sad thing. It's a sad day.
It's amazing to be amongst such a large group of people that all have a passion for cooking and a passion for food.
One of the strongest people I've ever met, and I know exactly what's going to come out as the flying colours.
I think for me to be able to share this experience with Kel has just been really humbling, and I've had a terrific partner, and it's been great.
It'll be okay.
Thank you.
First and foremost, Kelly, just get better. Your health is number one.
I would never do this with anyone else, and I'm really proud of what we've done together.
They leave the room and it's really sad, but we're standing there now on our own and we've got no idea what's going to happen next. Whatever it is, we now need to move forward in this competition, and we all need to be really inspired by Kelly and Ash's determination.
Kane and Lee, you were going to battle it out tonight in a sudden death cook-off against Kelly and Ash. With Kelly and Ash's departure from the competition, this means you are safe from elimination, for now.
To get through because of Kelly's illness it's bittersweet.
However, you will be cooking tonight, along with everybody else. We want you to take Kelly and Ash's fighting spirit and make it your own.
I think it's really nice, actually, that everyone is banding together and is going to be cooking on their behalf.
Teams, this cook-off is very important because the winners will be safe from the next elimination.
We really want this. We have been so close to winning a few times in the last couple of weeks, and I just would love to pull it off tonight.
You'll all be competing here at Pee Wee's restaurant. We've done a random draw to decide who will be cooking what.
You will have to use quintessential Darwin ingredients. Entree will need to include mud crab.
Daniel and Stefania, Payne and Lee, you will be cooking entree.
I have never cooked a mud crab in my life. I don't think I've ever even walked past mud crabs and gone, I'd love to cook you.
For mains, you need to use barramundi.
Anne-Marie and Nick, Sammy and Bella, you guys will be cooking barramundi.
I guess in tonight's test, in honour of Kelly and Ash, it'd be great for us to cook a fabulous dish.
And desserts, tropical fruits.
This will be you, Bill and Alex, and Esther and Ali.
I'm not sure if we're going to do enough today to be safe, but we're definitely going to give it a good shot.
Our guest judges will be joining us just before entrees are served. The judges' table will decide on the best dish. You all have 1 hour to cook your meals.
Daniel and Stefania, Ken and Lee, get in there, put your aprons on, and get cooking.
There are no losers today. Whoever cooks the best dish will be safe from elimination.
Come on! Right, I'm coming.
Quick. Wow, look at this.
All the best,
All the best, guys. Good luck.
All the best in coming seconds. Okay.
Now that Kelly and Ash aren't in the competition anymore, we need to do them justice and ourselves justice today. Hopefully we can keep the charge going for Victoria. Look what I found, Lee.
Oh, crabs.
All right, okay, so salt and pepper crab.
I think that's a great idea.
So black pepper, white pepper.
Black pepper, white pepper.
And then chili soy sauce.
We're cooking a salt and pepper mud crab with a chili and soy dipping sauce.
Let's try and keep that crab claw, semi-whole, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep it whole.
I've never cooked anything salt and pepper before.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to be winging it. I lied to make you feel better.
Whoopsie-daisy.
We have a look around, all this beautiful fresh fruit and veggies and no pasta. No pasta.
Oh, they are ugly creatures.
Oh my goodness.
Come here. Let's talk about it. Come here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, beautiful.
We're going to make chili crabs.
We'll do chili crabs and make some kind of bread focaccia with it. So that'll be good. So they can dip. We like dipping. Italian people like dipping their bread in the sauce.
I'm going to boil these and clean them, and then we'll put them in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We've made this before. The only difference is, rather than mud crab, we just use normal crabs, little crabs.
Tanya, these are very big.
These are big suckers.
Yeah.
These are huge. I hope they don't take long to cook.
Have a nice swim, guys.
Chili crab. What can go wrong?
Coming
Got
up,
a hole in the claw. Oh.
as entrees get made, the claws come out.
You have to start cooking the crab.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
That's enough.
But will they be cooked?
This one's raw, dude.
Sabotage comes to mind.
I don't like that one.
You don't like it?
It's got a hole in the claw.
So the test today, we've got entree, main and dessert, 2 teams for each course. They've only got 1 hour and they have to use quintessential Darwin tropical ingredients.
Although there's not going to be anyone at the bottom today, today's winner will be safe for the next elimination.
We're not going to use the shell anyway, are we? So if we just cut it straight in the middle.
Being safe is really important because we are so close to the grand final now. Touch it.
I'm not sure if any of those 2 teams have dealt with whole crabs before. It seemed that it's their first time.
I can't chop it.
There you go. We're cooking entree, and our first priority is to prepare the mud crab because if that's not prepared, we don't have a dish.
One of my main concerns is portion size because some of the claws are huge and some are not so huge. I'm a bit scared that the larger claws are going to be undercooked. So hard to chop.
Maybe use a cleaver.
I never expected these mud crabs to have a shell that was so hard. Stay away from me.
Than your face. Can you be careful?
So how do you want this cut? There's no technique that I'm using here. I just want to cut these crabs in half. So right through the center.
What are you doing? What the?
Sorry.
Do you reckon I need more garlic?
Yeah, you can always, just do a little bit more.
I'm chopping up the salt and pepper mixture. So what I'm seeing on the plate is onions, garlic, ginger, salt and pepper.
I hope there's salt and pepper on the plate.
Salt and pepper. There'll be salt and pepper.
How do I turn this on high? It should be on. That's as high as it's going to go.
They're not boiling.
Daniela and Stefania, watching them in the kitchen and the way they're cooking their crabs, they've got a big pot of water on with the crabs in there and it's not boiling. So I think there's going to be inconsistencies in how the crab's cooked. The bottom ones might be more cooked than the top ones.
What I'm going to do, shall we take some out and put them in a small pot? I'm really stressed because I've never cooked so many large crabs in one of these pots before. I didn't see it coming, that it was going to take so long to boil the water. Just leave it, Danielle. But they're not boiling. Just leave it. The time is just ticking away and I need to boil these crabs.
How long is the crab going to take to cook?
All I know is once it turns orange, take it out.
I start on the focaccia bread, so I just pour the whole kilo of flour in a bowl, add some salt, some olive oil, and I just lay it out on a baking tray, put it in the oven, and then I'm getting started on the sauce. I'm going to put the sauce on, Steph.
Yeah. To make the chilli sauce, we fry up some garlic with olive oil and onion. You should have put these in first.
Just give them to me now. We add all these chilies to the sauce. Well, it is chili crab. It's hot. Poor judges.
Okay, how much? Tell me.
Like, coat each and every single one.
Before deep frying the crab, we need to toss it through some corn flour. So when we stir fry it, the salt and pepper mixture sticks to it. Even the flesh as well?
Yeah, everything. Your pot is taking up like half that stove.
Where? I'll see if I can...
There.
Sharing the stovetop with Daniela and Stefania is a bit of a challenge.
Ma, please, can you get a bigger pot?
There's a big sauce pot and a big stock pot for their crabs. There's really not much room for us to put our woks.
Oh!
All right.
Sorry.
Whoa!
Watch out.
I didn't mean to take over her space. I'm trying to move over my pot. But
Sabotage.
No, I didn't.
Sabotage.
No.
Have you got that thing going for me?
Yeah. You need to start cooking the crab.
Yeah, I'm doing
Come
it
on,
now.
hurry up.
We haven't cooked for the guest judges before, so yes, there's a lot of pressure.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Darwin. Lovely to be here.
Great to be.
And I'm sure we are going to fail miserably.
Don't say that.
I just feel it.
we've got something special on the menu for you tonight. Darwin mud crab.
Oh, one of my favourites.
That's just to start with.
Danielle, I'm taking them out. We need to make a decision what we're going to do with these crabs. The water's still not boiling. And I say, Daniela, let's cut them up and let's toss them in the sauce, you know, and so we can finish cooking them in the sauce. And so that's what we decide to do. Watch your fingers.
I get the axe and I just smash it in half.
Champion.
Open up the shell, take the roe out. You have to clean them, wash them out. I toss them all in the sauce and they start cooking. Should have done that in the first place. I don't know why we didn't.
Let me do it. I'm taller than you. Let me do it.
Yeah, but I don't want to, fall them all apart. What do you mean you're taller than me?
You've got 5 minutes left.
You should be plating up your entrees now.
I'm frantically stir-frying the crabs through the salt and pepper mixture. The longer I fry it off, the more fragrant it's going to be. All right, it's done.
Ow. The chili soy sauce is done, the pepper and salt mixture's on the plate. Now it's just a matter of getting these crabs on there and making them look pretty.
Can we not put this big crab
I think it's too big, too massive. I'm a little concerned that the size of the claws is a bit inconsistent and therefore the large claws are going to be undercooked. It's just cooked. This one's raw, dude. It's not cooked inside, it's raw. Mini disaster. We do have some more claws, but I'm just hoping that those other claws are cooked.
You need to make sure that's all cooked.
Yep.
And plate up. That takes time to plate up. We're still cooking the crabs in the sauce. You know, they need time to cook because they're very, very big. Okay, just keep tossing them.
Yep.
Gotta hope those big claws are cooked, Lee.
That one's just massive, though.
But this is massive too. Is it cooked?
I'm frantically checking all the other claws, and as far as I can see, they look cooked.
This claw's raw.
All right, do you want to stop that one?
There's this huge one here as well.
Shall I put more another piece of crab?
Yeah.
Go.
Get the bread.
I hope those big ones are cooked.
That's enough. I want to just clean this one. That's enough.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Step away from your benches, please.
Mamma mia. Time's up. We're happy with the dishes. They look fantastic. I'm proud to present this to the judges today.
Well done.
I'm so relieved that we even have something on the plate, and it looks good. I really hope it tastes good as well.
As I'm walking towards the judges, I actually feel that to cook a crab, to clean a crab, and to dish up a crab,
We did a lot.
we did a lot, and I'm happy.
Having never cooked it before, it looks like a restaurant dish. I just hope that crab is cooked, especially in those claws.
Thank you.
Nice. Good. Thanks, guys. If you could tell the other teams, we expect main courses on the table in 1 hour.
All right, guys, come on. May, you have 1 hour.
How was it?
Now, good.
How was the kitchen? Yeah?
All right.
All right.
The bed.
Let's try Ken and Lee's salt and pepper crab.
Good idea. Let's do it. There's a lot of silence at the table.
Loving us because
Maybe
we're
it's a good thing.
devouring.
Pete?
Do you mind? I'm eating.
Sorry. It's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
The first bite of Kane Lee's mud crab was utterly delicious. It was moist, it was sweet, but then you had that pepperiness. It was very hard to fault.
I think one of the only negatives for me is that I don't have a second piece.
Not enough.
No, yes.
Let's move on to Danielle Stefania's chili crab.
Great, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mine is undercooked over here. Yours is half cooked.
Yep.
Mine is cooked.
Mine's
and you are completely
We're around
undercooked.
there, yep.
So obviously the water hasn't boiled. Too many crabs in one pot.
This is such a shame.
Make sure the water boils before you put the crabs in. Otherwise, it's going to take ages to cook, and that's why you get inconsistency on some are cooked, some are uncooked.
The focaccia's great for soaking up the sauce. I'm really enjoying that. The slight saltiness of it. It's good.
I actually like the chunkiness of the sauce. It's got a great body to it.
Next,
Whoa, that's real hot.
Darwin turns up the heat on main course.
Way too hot.
And later, a dessert meltdown.
What are you making, guys?
None of your business.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, look at all the food.
We've only got 60 minutes to pull off an amazing main with barramundi, and we've really got to focus, get this right. We've got to redeem ourselves after a few failures this week.
Okay, so do you want to use just fish pan-fried?
Yep.
Try and do a really nice crispy skin. For main, we're making pan-fried barramundi with crushed potatoes, mussels and pea sauce. Do a spin on like fish and chips and do some little chippies.
Yeah, we
on
can
there
like
as well.
julienne the chips and just put them on top. It'll be a beautiful garnish.
Yeah. Do you guys need mussels?
No.
Okay, because I've got the whole lot. But if you change your mind, I've got them.
There is whole barramundi and there's also fillets. So I think we'll do fillets today. But the whole barramundi will be perfect to get the bones and the heads and make a stock out of it. All right, pop that on.
So what are we going to do? Barramundi,
Yep.
whole, fillets.
No, I think we'll just do some cutlets. We'll crust the skin with some crusting.
So what do they got here for crusting? We've got macadamias.
Tonight we're going to be cooking macadamia crusted barramundi with a vegetable herb broth. This fish is going to be hard work to get right, unless I fillet my own. I'm looking at the tray of fish. They're a bit smaller than I really wanted.
We're kind of wishing that there's enough time here for us to fillet our own fish, but we're not exactly confident that that's the case. We could drop the crust and you could fillet a fish. I don't know, you're cool.
Sammy and Bella are doing a pan-fried barramundi. Anna and Nick are also doing barramundi, of course.
So I'd be interested to see how both barramundis stack up to each other. The great thing about barramundi is it's a beautiful moist fish. When it's cooked right, it just melts in your mouth.
All right, Sammy, 15 minutes gone. I think we're doing okay for time, but we need to get these mussels on ASAP so we can get the sauce started.
15 minutes down, we start debearding the mussels. Do I pull these things out? How do you do it? Just rip off all the stuff?
Yeah.
Beard of the mussel is these little fibres that stick out that attach the actual mussel inside, and they're really hard to pull off. Do I pull these bits out?
Yeah, that's good.
It's quite tricky because a lot of the beard's really stuck inside the mussels.
I can't pull it out though, it just breaks.
It's going to be revolting if one of the judges gets some beard on their plate.
We are looking for the best and strongest dish of the night.
Whoever wins today is safe from the next elimination.
Just so important at the moment, at this stage of the competition with only 6 teams left.
So I'm going to get this herb broth going. I think the main part of this dish, other than the barramundi, is that herb broth that I'm going to be adding. Chilli, ginger, garlic. Got to get that into a beautiful paste. There we go, there it is, there it is. And I need to taste it. Oh, that's real hot. Way too hot. I've chucked in a whole chilli in there. I forgot to de-seed it. I really underestimated those little bird's eye chilies from Darwin. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. I'm just going to cross my fingers and pray when it's mixed with the vegetables, it'll taste okay.
All right, I'm going to work on perfecting this sauce. For the pea sauce, we want to get a lot of delicate flavours into there. So first of all of the juices from cooking the mussels, we need to strain them. Then we pop in some fish stock, some peas, let that cook for a few minutes till they cook.
All right, Sammy, these peas are done. Put this parsley in there, then blitz it with the blitzer.
It's uncomplicated, but all the flavours are there.
Teams, you've got 15 minutes left.
And we want some sensational barramundi.
Are you just going to get that fish done? Nick hasn't started cooking the fish yet, and I think it's crunch time.
Not real happy with that fish, babe.
Right, well, what do you want to do about it?
Well, I don't really want to sort a whole one. I'm just going to use what I've got, get it crusted, and get it ready for the fry pan.
Bella, fry this fish. We still haven't got the barramundi frying, and I'm really worried. I want to make sure we've got enough time to sort of get the skin crispy and make it perfect. Can you go? Go do it. Don't just stand there.
You need to get the crusting going.
To make the macadamia crust for the fish, I've just got to roast off some macadamias, add some lemon zest, some salt, some breadcrumbs, whiz it all up.
Do a really light coating of that macadamia nut because it's quite intense.
The initial idea was to get the fish in the oven to cook it through. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to finish it off in the fry pan and cook it on both sides.
Can you please please get me a spatula so I can push the fish down with? It's really important. I really need it now.
Sammy's done a great job of putting lots of oil on the fish to make sure it doesn't stick to the pan. I place it in skin side down on a nice smoking hot skillet and let it cook there and sizzle until it's cooked about 2/3 of the way through.
So I think you should just concentrate on that fish, baby. You've got to do 6 skillets.
I'm a little concerned I'm not going to get the fish done in time.
We've got 7 minutes left. Yes, yes, yes. Watch out because it's spitting here a bit, okay?
If you try and fuss with it, you'll break the skin, you'll rip it, and the presentation will be awful.
I'm going to be going with this fish right to the last minute, babe.
Yeah, I guess that. Is it browned? Like, is it exactly how you want to serve it, colour-wise?
It's all falling apart. It's going all wrong now. Skin's falling off. Fish is a little bit disastrous.
Don't tell me that.
The test today, we've got Sammy and Bella and Nick and Anne-Marie. They're both doing pan-fried barramundi, so it's going to come down to how they cook the barramundi and their accompaniments to see which is the better dish.
Fish is a little bit disastrous.
Don't tell me that. How can the fish be disastrous? It's the hero of the dish.
The pressure's on cooking the fish. It's just started to cook through and it's starting to fall apart and it's looking messy. It's just not where I want to be with it.
Teams, you have 5 minutes left.
Think about your presentation.
Sammy, one of the skins kind of stuffed up a tiny bit, but the rest of them are perfect.
Once the barramundi is cooked, you really carefully pick it up. Try not to rip the skin or anything. Flip it over, just fry it for a couple of minutes on that side.
Skins are crisping up nicely, Sammy.
And then you pop it under the grill, skin side up, to make sure that skin goes really nice and crispy.
Bella, I really don't want to overcook that fish.
I'm not. I'm watching it, trust me.
Almost all our elements are ready except for the crushed potatoes, so I get onto that straight away and just lightly crush them with some chives, salt and pepper and butter.
Okay, Bella, I'm crushing the potatoes and we need to start plating up. So is that fish ready to go yet?
Hopefully we'll have enough time for plating.
Want to start pick up
I'll
some
do the
nice-
fish, take this away.
Okay.
The big bits of fish have fallen apart, babe. The skin's fallen off. I wanted to get it perfect, but it's not going to be. It's just about putting it all back together on the plate so it looks good. It's the best I can do with those bits, babe.
Sammy, this fish is perfect.
Less than a minute to go. It's totally frantic. This hasn't come up real good, this colour, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll do this. Can you just put some salt and pepper on everything?
The most important thing for us is just cleaning the plates and popping lots of salt and pepper right at the end to really lift the dish.
We need red.
Chili, where's the chili?
Yeah. There's absolutely no time to make any changes. We're down to the last second.
On a bit of olive oil.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Step away from your benches.
Oh my God. It's fish and chips, but it's a sexy fish and chips.
The clock stops and I don't know how, but somehow we managed to get every single element we wanted on the plate. So we're really happy with what we've done.
Some of the fish is a bit...
I'm having a look at our dish and I have to say, I just feel let down. Massive disappointment. Huge. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Oh, hot.
Thank you.
We've walked up to serve the judges and I guess our only consolation is there's no losers tonight, but I don't think we're going to win the top prize.
We're so nervous because you never know what they're going to think. This is very interesting. I just really hope that we've done Darwin proud and done the barramundi proud.
Thanks, guys. Can you please tell the dessert teams that they need to have their meals on the table in 1 hour?
Thank you. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Hey guys, you got 1 hour to get dessert on the table. Have fun, it's hot in there.
Good luck, guys.
All the best, guys. See you.
Should we try Sammy and Bella's barramundi first?
Let's
Great
do it.
idea.
Let's get into it.
It's funny how they seem to take a couple of mussels out of the shell.
I don't
I
mind
think
that.
they've just left a bit of shell in there as a little garnish, perhaps.
I must say I quite like the flavour of the pea sauce in theirs. It's nice. It goes very well with the fish.
My fish is cooked perfectly, absolutely perfectly.
A nice crispy skin.
It's quite feminine, it's light. Great balance and harmony with that dish.
Let's try Anne-Marie and Nick's dish.
Great.
Okay.
There's a lot of bits happening in there,
There's a
isn't
lot
there?
happening.
Yeah.
It's a bit brown and dark, isn't it? But green, it's kind of got a khaki colour to it.
Anne-Marie and Nick's dish doesn't have great presentation. It's a strange colour, and it doesn't look that good.
The flavour, on the other hand, is delicious. It's really fresh and beautiful.
It does taste a lot fresher than it looks, for sure.
Well, they've cooked the fish well.
Perfectly.
You know, it's moist, it's succulent. I really enjoyed the macadamia crust. I know it's not crispy, but it does add
A depth.
lovely nuttiness. What we're after tonight, guys, is the best dish over the 3 courses.
So far, I know what my favourite is.
Okay, right. What have we got to use?
Time started, so let's just get everything you need.
Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, cake.
What are you thinking? We've only got an hour.
Really want to win tonight so that we can be safe for another week. At this stage of the competition, it's absolutely priceless. So we're going to do like a zabaglione, I think it's called. I'm not really quite sure how to pronounce it.
Tonight we're making a passion fruit zabaglione with a puff pastry crisp and a passion fruit coulis. Zabaglione is a pretty light custard. It's something that will go well with some fruity flavours.
How much juice do you need, mate? Should I do 2 pineapples worth?
I'm thinking it's going to take around 15-20 minutes to get the Zabaglione the consistency we need. Just going to whip some egg yolks and some sugar. Just going to mix through that pineapple juice when it's ready as well.
Yeah.
The process of whipping it over the simmering water will really increase the volume and add a nice fluffy texture to the dessert.
Passion fruit? Well, I'll look after the passion fruit, yeah?
Okay, scrape some of that out.
The test today is to use tropical fruits, so we're really trying to explore that. What am I doing with this passion fruit exactly?
Yeah, just empty it in there and we'll probably need more. We are going to be serving a passion fruit syrup cake with whipped cream and a tropical fruit ratatouille. I love to cook desserts. I'm just not sure how it will taste. This is all right. I'm going to make this work. I'm determined to make this work and I'm praying that it will taste okay.
I'm just crushing up the nuts to put on the puff pastry. The puff pastry crisp is essentially just a nice accompaniment to the Zabaglione, add a bit of texture and a little bit extra flavour as well.
So I'm going to make the fruit salad ratatouille. We're usually actually pretty organised in the kitchen. We have our own individual tasks and we come together. I just need to make sure I get these all the same size. That's the whole importance of this part of the dish, is that it's elegant.
Esther does her thing, I do mine.
I'm chopping fruit. I'm chopping it very neatly though.
You chop some fruit, whip some cream.
Woo!
We need to just chuck this in the oven.
My whisking action needs some...
Fire it up. Do you want me to take over for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Whisking is one of those jobs that I suppose you can just dish out to those...
to the mule. He became the mule.
He did become the mule.
Yeah.
How's your technique, mate?
Wild.
The secret to this dessert, there's 2 things. It's the whisking. You've got to whisk fast and hard, and you've got to also do it over the right heat. Too hot and you're going to scramble the eggs, and not hot enough, you just won't get that heat to actually cook the eggs. So it's a really fine balancing act.
I haven't had a workout like this for a long time. So I'm whisking it by hand for a little while and I'm getting sweaty and tired and over it. So to say that it was a stressful and sweaty situation was an understatement, definitely.
What are you making, guys?
None of your business. I'm getting sweaty and tired and over it.
My elbow grease, mate.
I wonder what's happening there for dessert.
I know. I reckon it's going to be hot, whatever's happening.
Tropical
fruits.
Darwin style.
My arms
Look at your back.
a little bit tired. Taking over the whisking from Alex is probably one of the biggest mistakes I've made in the competition. It is sweltering in the kitchen and I'm not a dry man under the pits at the best of times. Oh, the sweat's stinging my eyes. I'm hoping it doesn't have a salty tinge to it when it's served to the judges.
I'm going to do a pineapple syrup. I've got the cake in the oven, and while that's cooking, I go and make the syrup. Pineapple and passion fruit? Yep. I decided to do the syrup because I knew that the cake wouldn't be that moist on its own. Guess I just wanted to make sure that it would not be dry.
5 minutes, teams.
We want beautiful tropical desserts. Come on.
I'm going to get this on a wider surface area pan here, just to help it reduce it quicker. The passion fruit coulis is just going to be a mixture of the passion fruit juice and a bit of a sugar syrup. It's going to add another bit of a tropical element to our dessert.
Get that off the heat and get it in the freezer.
I'm going to cut a bit of this one up, Esther, and actually try it with some cream and the ratatouille.
We're in each other's feet again.
I guess I'm a little bit relieved that the cake has worked. Happy?
Definitely going to need the cream.
Yeah. But I also know that it's not fantastic, and at this point in the competition, I want to be putting up fantastic food for the judges.
Yeah, just get a big spoon and spoon it in. We're going to try and make this dessert look as elegant as possible. I think a martini glass might help that. A couple of the toasted nuts in the bottom, Zabaglione. I'm not sure where we're going to put the crisp at this stage just yet.
What I'm going to do is put the syrup in a little jug so I can start pouring it over the top, because the longer it's got to soak in, the better it will be.
Yeah.
We do not want to give the judges a dry cake. Yep, good. Okay, good. Yep, looks really good. Esther, I'm really happy.
Where do you want to serve the crisp?
In it. It's got to be in it.
I'd play around with the passion fruit coulis and see where we're going to put it. I was hoping it would just sit on top of the mixture itself, but it's a little bit too dense and a little bit too warm still, so it's not an option.
Got to move.
Let's get these on there.
Okay.
Put that on and we can clean.
10, 9, 8, 7,
I think that looks good.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your benches, guys.
Good work. Good work.
You have sweated up a storm.
I think if extreme whisking features in the next Commonwealth Games, I might be a shot for a medal at least.
Really whisked for Australia today, mate.
Whisked for Australia.
Let's see if it's any good. We've got 6 plates up. They look really, bright and colourful. But no, it's good. It's just not great. We need to be great at this point in the competition.
I'm pretty happy with the way our dessert looks. It's tropical, it looks light, it looks tasty.
Thank you.
Hopefully it tastes that way.
I'm so disappointed in myself that we couldn't have put up something amazing for them today.
Well, thank you, teams. Take a break. We'll see you soon for the verdict.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Shall we start with Bill and Alex's dessert?
Yep, sure.
Thank you. I think I've had enough.
I don't really know where to start, to be honest with you. We've got whipped eggs, but quite uncooked. It just tastes like raw egg with a bit of sugar in there, and I don't want any more.
It just needs a lot more whisking to be nice and thick.
So we'd have to say the boys have failed on technique.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let's move on to S02E27's passion fruit cake.
Okay.
Great.
I love the cake. It's very simple, lovely passion fruit flavours, but as a cake goes, it's pleasant.
Nice and light.
The only thing that's disturbing me is that we've called it a ratatouille instead of just calling it a fruit salad.
Tasting S02E27's passion fruit cake, it's okay. You know, I wouldn't say it's great and I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just a nice, moist syrup cake.
From the point of view of we're in Darwin, I just don't think either of these desserts have embraced, you know, the environment we're in.
I think that's a real shame.
Some of the teams have really excelled today and they continue to push the level of this competition up where some of the other teams seem to have flatlined.
Coming up, the judges' verdict.
A classic dish, cooked to perfection and perfectly balanced.
Which team will be safe from the next elimination?
It's a big deal to be safe right now.
It's time to find out who is safe from elimination. We know there's no loser today, no one's going into a cook-off, but there's still a lot at stake. Someone here tonight is going to be free from elimination.
Well done, everyone. Most of you were expecting to be dining this evening and not cooking. And it was terrific to see you apply yourselves in a professional way. One team will be granted instant safety from the next elimination.
I would love to be safe. We're in the final stages. It's a big deal to be safe right now.
Estanali, Bill and Alex. Unfortunately, desserts won king tonight.
To be honest, I feel really disappointed with myself, and I know that this isn't the best meal that I've produced.
If you're going to try and win this competition, you've got to do it by pulling off some really good dishes, and unfortunately ours wasn't quite up to the standard it should be today, but at least no one's going home on the back of it.
It's come down to a battle between entree and mains.
We really want this, but I think from the moment we finished plating up, we'd resolved ourselves to the fact that it's not going to be us.
The two teams with the best dishes are Kane and Lee and Sammy and Bella.
Instantly, I feel a little bit validated, with Kelly and Ash. We wanted to cook well tonight. It's nice to do it for them and to, fly the flag for Vic and especially for Kelly and Ash too.
Katie Lee, salt and pepper mud crab. A classic dish, cooked to perfection and perfectly balanced.
Kane?
Kane and Lee, your crab dish was divine and just perfectly suited to this fabulous tropical location. My only problem was I didn't get enough of it.
Your dish fit the climate, it fit the brief. Well done.
Thanks, Toby.
That was a perfect dish. I absolutely loved it. Well done.
Beautiful produce, allowed to speak for itself in its pure simplicity. Well done.
Thanks, Guy.
Thank you.
You've done a great job today. Thank you.
Good job.
We spent so much time worried that it was going to be undercooked, and it's not, so we got lucky.
Sammy and Bella, by combining the barramundi with the simple pea accompaniments, it really let the fish shine.
Sammy and Bella, your barramundi dish was elegant, both on the plate and on the palate. Well done.
I really enjoyed the barramundi and I thought you did a wonderful job cooking it. The peas were really beautiful and it wasn't overpowering, so well done to both of you.
Perfectly cooked barramundi. What a joy. Moist on the inside and crispy skin on the outside. Fantastic.
I just want to say that dish had such a beautiful simplicity. You did that barramundi proud. Well done.
Girls, your dish, you had colour, you had flavour, and it was cooked perfectly. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was our first time cooking for the guest judges, and I couldn't be happier.
All that sweat wasn't for nothing.
Sammy and Bella, Kate and Lee, one of you teams will be safe at the next elimination. And that team is Sammy and Bella.
we have won the safety from the next elimination, and we're so happy. You know, we've had a bit of a tough time in NT, and this just tops it off. I mean, it's the cherry on the cake. Wow, we're just so happy. It's awesome.
I'm really happy for them. I don't feel like I've lost anything. I'm so happy to have been in the top 2.
We need to prove ourselves going forward in this competition, but first and foremost, our thoughts are just with Kelly and Ash.
Next time, back at Kitchen HQ.
You are the top 16s.
This competition really is getting to the business end now.
By the end of the week, there will be only 4.
In a double elimination week.
Let's go.
The heat is on the streets in an urban cooking test.
I'm completely overwhelmed.
It's confusion in here.
In this 90-minute special, one team will be going home.
I can't handle it. I actually can't handle it.